King. Okay, right. Welcome back to stream, guys. I think you can hear me now. Should be able to hear me now. So yeah, that was a bit odd. I just had a bit of technical issues. But welcome back. So for quali today, we have a very close battle between Hamilton and Verstappen. Perez said he's looking for pole. Thanks, Spruce Marcopo. Yeah. Well, yeah. At least you guys can hear me now. So before we had some technical issues, couldn't hear me, but now it's good. So we're gonna have a very close battle between Hamilton and Verstappen. And then Perez said he's aiming for pole, but that might be difficult. But considering he got second last week out, quite a high chance that he'll be able to do it again. Well, quite a high chance he'll be able to do another good job and be very close. Hello, ladies, leg lane. I think I remember you from last stream, so thanks for coming back. Glad that you enjoyed it last week's stream. Last 2 weeks stream, 2 weeks ago. It says you guys can't hear me again. That's what YouTube says, but this is very weird. I've never had these technical issues before. It says on OBS that you can hear me, but YouTube says you can't hear me. So if anyone would like to confirm, because I haven't changed any settings, so you should be able to hear me. But anyway, hopefully you can. And let's just get into quali. Yeah, we're gonna have a very interesting race, interesting quali, because, well, Mazepin's been spinning all the time. Oh well, it's been very difficult track conditions. Of course, best channel for F1 watchalongs. Thank you so much. Yeah, it's just very nice. Yeah, so we've got a very low track temperature today, which was lower than yesterday. And yesterday we had loads of spins and issues because drivers couldn't get enough tyre temps. So it looks like we might be getting double warm-up laps. Double warm-up laps this week, because that's how Hamilton got pole last year. Hi Kruby, welcome to the stream. Nice to see that we've got new fans in the chat. So yeah. Again, YouTube is telling me that you can't hear me, but you should be able to hear me. So I'm just going to ignore that because, yeah. And qualifying is going to be starting in 5 minutes, guys, so don't go anywhere because we can hear you. Alright, so YouTube's just been acting up a bit weird, but it's nice to know you can hear me. So let's get into quali. So my predictions are that we're going to have Verstappen on pole, and then we'll have Hamilton P2, Perez P3, Bottas P4, and then from there on it can literally be anyone, depends on who puts in a good lap, or it could be Leclerc at P4 because Leclerc's got P4 for the last race, and he got it in quali in last year. Oh no, in Imola, and then he got P4 as well in Bahrain as well. So Leclerc's doing a really good job in just getting P4s consistently, which is really good considering that Ferrari is really not a good car. Okay, Q1 has begun. Norris and Sainz are the first drivers out on track, and we've got a lot of drivers out on track. We've got Leclerc, Sainz, Norris, Ricciardo, Schumacher, Mazepin have all come out. It looks like they're going to be doing a double warm-up lap, because usually the Ferraris and the McLarens don't come out this early. But just to be sure, I think they're all going to do a double warm-up lap as it's probably required as the track temperature here is so low, as you guys will be able to see here. The track temperature is only 38 degrees, and yeah, everyone's coming out here, so we have very low track temps, and we should so everyone will be at least trying to do a double warm-up lap, see how it goes. If there's a big improvement to be gained from doing a double warm-up, then loads of people will be doing one, because well, everyone wants to get the fastest time possible. So yeah, alright, we've got 20 viewers. Thank you everyone for tuning in. Yeah. Hi Mandar. Yeah, I'm doing good. How are you guys doing? How are you doing? Yeah, nice to see that you're back again. Yeah, it's nice that we got loads of consistent viewers on the stream. It's really nice. Okay, so we've got the McLarens are out on mediums, Norris and Ricciardo. So it looks like if Norris and Ricciardo are coming out on mediums, that they might be going out on softs in Q2. They might be doing that so on the race start they can get extra tyre temperature compared to everyone else. Because if you remember last year, we had the McLarens in P1 and like really high up the order, because because they had soft tyres and all the other drivers had medium tyres, and I think Raikkonen as well made so many positions up because he just got those tyres heated up correctly. So it might be a really big advantage to go on the soft tyres for Q2, and then soft tyres for Q2, and then have soft tyres at the start of the race, so you get so you can make loads of improvements, like make loads of gains at the start, because it's pretty difficult to overtake around here, because turn 1 is a very fast corner, so and the final corner as well is also very high speed, so you're going to have a lot of effect of dirty air here. Hello, Mr. Legend Asian. Thanks for tuning in. I think I remember you as well. So yeah, we've got loads of recurring viewers coming back for streams, which is very nice. So we've got Leclerc, who Mazepin just put in the first lap time of a 1:27. Looks like that's going to be quite far off the pace, looking at sector times. But Norris is only put in a 1:27.44. So, and Schumacher's just backed off, I think, on his lap. Oh, Schumacher might be going for a double warm, or everyone might be going for a double warm up, because I don't think 1:27s are the fastest laps that you can get around here. Yeah, so I think everyone's going for a double warm up lap so they can get extra tyre temperature. So yeah, this is looking, it's going to be a very interesting qualifying session, because normally the drivers only go out for 1 lap at a time, but this time they're going out for 2 laps so they can get proper tyre temps. So yeah. Okay, so we've got Giovinazzi has just put in the fastest lap time of a 1:19.9, and then Raikkonen has just gone 2/10 slower than him. Vettel has gone approximately the same time as Raikkonen with the fastest third sector. It looks like Vettel, Giovinazzi, Russell and Raikkonen only went for a single warm-up lap, and their lap times are hovering around the high 1:19, so we'll see what Mazepin, Norris, Schumacher and everyone else can do with their double warm-up laps, and if there's a massive improvement that they can gain, then maybe it is worth going for the double warm-up lap. Oh, we've got Sainz, who's just gone up into P1, 5/10 quicker than Norris, but remember guys, Norris is on the medium tyres and Sainz is on the softs, so yeah. So, don't know what Leclerc's doing. It looks like Leclerc might be going for his lap now. Yeah, he's got a green first sector, so yeah. Everyone's out on track now. got loads of, there might be people backing up. As you can see here at turn 14, I think it is, we've got quite a big lot of cars here, just like backing up. But now everyone's coming out for a lap, so yeah. Well, here it is. Qualifying is underway. Verstappen has just put in the fastest first sector, and now Bottas has taken the second, taken the fastest second sector off him. So, yeah. And yeah. So, it doesn't look. I look like every single driver is just going out and putting laps in. Okay, so the Aston Martins have come back. Oh no, everyone's out. It looks like every single team and driver is out right now to just put laps in. And get high temperature and just put in as many laps as they can and try and get through. So we have Sainz is still P1, Verstappen's and I think Sainz did a double warm up lap and he is in P1, and Verstappen and Bottas only did a single warm up lap, and those guys are in P2 and 3. So it looks like a double warm up lap is going to be very very critical to put in a fast lap here. I think you guys could play a drinking game of double warm up lap, because I'm going to be saying it so often in this stream. Yeah, lol. Oh, we've got 46 viewers. If you guys would like, if you guys could hit the like button, that would boost the stream, so even more viewers and then even more people in the chat to talk. So yeah, that would be appreciated if you guys could hit the like button. Anyway, back to quali. Hamilton's just gone put an 1:18.7 in, which is absolutely crazy. He's just gone a full second and he's gone 6/10 quicker than Sainz. So yeah, and he's gone 6/10 quicker than Perez and 7/10 quicker than Bottas. So it looks like the double warm up lap is going to be very important. Oh my god, you guys! If you're playing the drinking game, then yeah, lol. Alright. So it's in the bottom 5 currently is Mazepin, Latifi, Schumacher. Oh, Hamilton's just got his lap time deleted. Okay, Hamilton got his lap time deleted. So, but the bottom 5 still stand to be Mazepin, Latifi, Schumacher, Russell, and Tsunoda. Hamilton should be further up, but his time's been deleted, so I don't know. Maybe Hamilton's P20 because both of his lap times have been deleted. What a shocker that would be if Hamilton got eliminated in Q1. So yeah, everyone's just putting in laps. Latifi boxes. Perez continues. We've got a yellow flag somewhere. Looks like someone might have had an off. So yeah, I will let you know on who's had an off, but it looks like everyone's driving fine. So yep, we've got back to green flag running, so someone must have just had a tiny little spin. So yeah, so after the first runs of qualifying, we've got Bottas with a 19.2, Sainz with a 19.3, Perez with a, I don't know what lap Perez has got, Verstappen with a 19.4. So yeah, everyone is very, very close to each other, and it looks like any advantage that you can gain from the tyre warm-up process, the teams are going to try and extract that. And now everyone's coming in. I think Ocon will just be the last driver out. Oh no, Verstappen's going on for another lap, and Hamilton's going on for another lap. So they're both title contenders of going out, or staying out at least. And yeah. So what are your guys' predictions for qualifying? Yeah, we've got 6 minutes and 30 seconds left of Q1, and then we'll be heading into Q2 and Q3. But by the looks of it, who's going to get eliminated are Tsunoda, Russell, Schumacher, Latifi, and Mazepin currently. But who knows? Because we've still got a full set of runs to go in and do before Q1 is over. So yeah. What are your guys' predictions though? And if you guys could like the stream, that would be very much appreciated, because then more people can see the stream, and then we'll get more viewers, and it'll just be all amazing. So yeah, just had a flash of yellow flag and then back to green flag running, so might have just been a little spin again. Perez is going rather slowly on the straight, but yeah. If you guys didn't know how dominant Mercedes were and haven't already been bored to death already, Mercedes have took half of the poles since in the turbo hybrid era. Half of them. So, yeah, just let that sink in. There's been 140 races since the start of the turbo hybrid era, and Mercedes have took pole in 70 of them. Yeah, very crazy indeed. Like that's how big of an advantage they had with the engine in 2014, and then they've just been going and keeping on developing with that advantage and just getting better and better. So yeah. But maybe just maybe this year we can get our boy Max Verstappen into the top step of the championship. Is that even a saying, top step of the championship? But let's hope Verstappen can beat Hamilton, because that, or at least challenge Hamilton, like push him all the way till the final race, because that will be a very, very interesting battle to watch for everyone. In fact, even if you're a McLaren fan or a fan of another team, a battle between Hamilton and Verstappen is everyone wants to see that. So yeah. So Perez did spin. He did spin on the exit of, on the mid corner to exit of turn 5. So, yep. But he's back out. He's just had a little spin and come out again. So come out of the gravel trap. So everyone is going for, it looks, by the looks of it, everyone is going for a double warm-up lap. Because everyone's lap times, as you can see here, are approximately 11 seconds slower. So these are the actual quali lap times, and then these are the lap times that they're putting in. So it looks like everyone's going for a double warm-up lap. And yeah. So what are your guys' predictions for the stream, for pole, for the first, second, and third? Who do you guys think is gonna get pole? And yeah, do let me know in the chat. Verstappen is having issues with his engine. It looks like he's getting a loss of power, but if we know Max says that a lot, doesn't he? He always says no power, no power, but it looks like he gets a lot of power because this Honda engine this year, VTEC has kicked in, and they're getting loads and loads of performance. So here we go. Vettel has just gone P5. Norris has just gone P1. Oh my god, it's all kicking off. Yeah. I mean, Norris has just gone put in a lap which was quicker than Hamilton's lap because Hamilton's was a 1:18, 6, 8, I think. Q2 hasn't started. There is 51 seconds left of Q1. So yeah, Quali Q2 will be starting soon. But Norris has just gone P1 and he's gone quicker than Hamilton's time, the deleted Hamilton time. So Norris has just done a really good job with his lap, hooked it up, and he's on the soft tyres this time rather than the medium tyres. Vettel won't crash. Vettel's just gone into P5. What a guy! What a lap! He's just hooked a really good lap together, and now he's in P5. So yeah, and so is Giovinazzi as well. Giovinazzi should not be P6. The Alfa Romeo shouldn't be P6, but Giovinazzi's just P7. But he's just put a really good lap in. Now Hamilton has gone 1/10 slower than Norris, but by the looks of it, Norris probably had his engine mode put to max, whereas Mercedes have probably only had their engine mode on second highest maybe. Okay, so Bottas has just gone quicker than Norris. Boom. Yeah. And Tsunoda's got himself out of the bottom 15. He has gone into 11th. And if you guys didn't know, Stroll has got upgrades which Vettel hasn't got, and Vettel said the upgrades that Stroll has are approximately half a second gain, approximately over the lap. So Stroll is doing a lot worse than Vettel. Verstappen is currently not doing a lap. Verstappen's in the pits, but he is P10. I doubt that they're going to have that much improvement. Like, who could probably go up? Stroll and Ricciardo could probably go above him, but I doubt that he's going to get knocked out in Q1. That would just be a bit of a shocker if he got knocked out in Q1. Alright, so we've had Q1. Q1 is finished, and we have. This is now very. I think this is. Oh no, we've got. No one's finished their lap yet. I don't think. I think everyone's finished their lap, maybe. It looks like everyone's finished their lap. So, Ricciardo has been knocked out in Q1. So has Stroll, Latifi, Mazepin, and Schumacher. Yeah, by the looks of it, Ricciardo, whose teammate is P2 right now, has just been knocked out of Q1 in a McLaren. Now that is very shocking. It looks like he must have made a mistake on one of the sectors on his lap because well, usually he's a lot quicker, isn't he? So I think he made a mistake in the second sector. Yeah, he was 5/10 slower than Norris in the second sector, so yeah. Yep, he is knocked out. Who do I think is going to win? I think it might be Verstappen who wins. Yeah, don't want Ricardo. That's just shocking, isn't it? No one expected that. Everyone expected them to be challenging for podiums, bro. But yeah. Now that's just shocking though because Norris is P2 and Ricardo is P16. Like I don't think anyone expected that. Um, yeah, yeah. Latifi had the highest top speed down the straight. Looks like he got a toe off someone. Um, yeah, everyone is reaching approximately 311 k's down the straight. And if you get a toe, then you get some extra top speed. So yeah. So Q2 is starting in 2 or 3 minutes now, and then we will be getting underway for Q2. It looks like whatever. Well, it looks like Vettel's putting a really good lap. Sonoda. It looks like the AlphaTauri aren't that strong this week because usually they're higher up, challenging closer up to P6, P7, but now they're down in 10th and 12th. So maybe this track just doesn't suit the AlphaTauri. But Sonoda, this is Sonoda's first time in Portugal around this track, so yeah. Oh, we've got 60 viewers, so if you guys don't mind hitting the like button, so we get extra, so it gets higher up in the ranking, and then we get more viewers, and that would be great. So if you guys could hit the like button, that would be very much appreciated. Yeah. The track temperature has gone up a bit. Oh no, the track temperature is still the same, but it looks like we're gonna have a very tough battle for anyone who needs to heat up their tires because in Q3 they're not gonna have enough time. Well, it's gonna be very very close to get a double warm up lap in Q3. Why is there a purple highlight on Ricardo? I have no idea why there's a purple highlight on Ricardo. It might be because he was. I'm not sure. Um, yeah, no clue to be honest. Um, but yeah, it might be because he's the quickest out of the people who've been knocked out. I'm not sure, but yeah, Q2 is underway right now, and we will. Well, Q2 is underway, and no one has come out so far. It looks like everyone's just playing the waiting game, like they did in Monza 2019, and then they had that absolute mess of a qualifying session. But yeah. But Daniel Ricciardo starting P16 might be a very interesting race because we're going to see him do loads of dive bombs into turn 1 maybe or turn 5. So yeah, it's going to be pretty good. Pretty interesting race if Ricciardo starting P16 because we'll get loads of overtaking moves, which will be fun for all of us fans to watch. So yeah, Norris, Ricciardo, oh no, Bottas, Norris, Hamilton, Sainz, Leclerc, Giovinazzi, Raikkonen have all come out of the pits and are going out on track right now. And Russell's come out as well. And Sainz and Raikkonen and Giovinazzi are coming out on the mediums. Did not expect that. Yeah, I don't know why they're coming out on the mediums, because I doubt they're going to have that much pace. And starting on the mediums will mean they'll have a disadvantage at the race as well, very start. But look, McLaren are going for the softs, which I think might be a good option, because they'll get loads of tyre temperature at the start of the race, so they can overtake everyone and make loads of positions up. But obviously, I'm not an F1 strategist. There are loads of there are F1 strategists who are deciding what tyres to go out on. So maybe it makes sense. Alright, so Sainz is going out for his first hot lap, in quotes, because he might just be going for a double warm-up lap. So yeah, it looks like he might be. He's not going too quickly. Hello, Unish Guri. Nice to see you back on the stream. So we have Bottas with the fastest third sector. I don't think anyone's pushing. I think loads of people are going for a double warm-up, because that's probably the best way to make it through. And it wouldn't even be a negative starting on soft tyres, because you're going to have so much extra performance at the start of the race. It might even be worth it to have a shorter first stint and just like have tyre temperature, rather than just sliding around at the start of the race and having no grip whatsoever. Everyone's coming out now. Sainz is putting in fastest first and second sector. So it looks like he's going for a hot lap on his first lap, whereas everyone else is going for a double warm-up lap. So we'll be able to see the difference between Sainz and Leclerc, and then we'll be able to see which one's quicker. If it's a double warm-up lap's quicker, or a hot lap is, just a single warm-up lap is quicker. So Sainz goes in with a 19.5, which is 0.3 slower than his Q1 lap time. So who knows? Maybe it's not. Maybe it's not a good idea to do a single warm-up lap, but we'll see. We'll see in due course. And Leclerc has gone 1/10 quicker, and I think Leclerc went for a double warm-up lap. So by the looks of it, going for a double warm-up lap is going to be very important in Q3, because they'll get extra time. So everyone, Norris, Gasly, Tsunoda, Ocon, Vettel and Alonso are coming out on soft tyres, and everyone else is on mediums, including the Alfa Romeos. Maybe Alfa Romeos are just going for a one medium tyre run and one soft tyre run in Q2. But yeah, it's rather surprising. Hamilton's just put in the fastest first sector, 0.2 quicker than Verstappen, so that's pretty crazy, but who knows. Verstappen's gone quickest, and he's gone 0.4 quicker than, or 0.3 quicker than Leclerc, and yeah. But Hamilton's put a fastest second sector in as well, so it looks like Hamilton's going to snatch the fastest lap away from Verstappen. Alright guys, we've got 78 viewers. Thank you everyone for tuning in. I really do appreciate it. If you guys could hit the like button as well, that would also help the channel and help the stream out. So that is very much appreciated if you do decide to hit the like button. Now we've got Hamilton, who's just gone into the 17s. Yeah, so it was definitely Hamilton wasn't pushing 100% in Q1. And he's just gone into the 117.9s on medium tyres, guys. Medium tyres, I just like to confirm that. But yeah, he's just done that on medium tyres. I will just check if he was on medium tyres, but it looks like he was. Yep, Hamilton has just gone and put in the fastest lap into the 117s on the medium tyres. And Valtteri Bottas is 0.5 slower than him. So yeah. And Verstappen and Perez are nowhere to be seen. They're still in the 119s. So it might be a chance of... Vettel's just gone P5. Oh, let's go. Vettel is just flying there this week. Yeah. It's just crazy. Alrighty. So we've got Norris in P3, Ocon P4, Perez P5, Vettel P6. P3, 4, 5, and 6 are all different teams, and Verstappen is seemingly so far away from Hamilton, it doesn't even matter. It looks like Hamilton might get pole, but who knows? No one has any idea until the checkered flag has fallen on Q3. Maybe it's just Mercedes did the proper tyre warm-up procedure. Maybe Red Bull just went out for one lap. Who knows? Because it's all very, very complicated with low tyre temperatures around here. And Pirelli have selected the harder tyres. They've selected C2 for hard, C3 for medium, C1... Oh no. C2 for hard, C3 for medium, and C4 for soft. But the teams wanted to go one step softer and get the soft C5s for soft tyres. But obviously Pirelli thought that there would just be too much load because the final corner is so fast, and so is the first corner, and so is turn 5. There's loads of high speed corners with lots of cornering load and cornering Gs. So Pirelli decided to go for the harder tyres. And then they've just not got. It's very, very difficult to get tyre temperature into them. I have no idea why Verstappen is in P7. Maybe he made a mistake on his lap. He's just gone up to P5 now, but still, like, that's just so far away from where we expected, because maybe Mercedes was sandbagging the whole time. No one really knows what's going on. Yeah, pretty crazy. Alright, so Perez and Verstappen are the only people out on track. Vettel's doing an absolutely great job. No worries, Mr. Tuber. I really appreciate all the support, you guys, on the stream, and everyone who's liked the stream. If you guys haven't already, if you could like the stream, that would help out the stream, so we'd get more likes and more viewers come on, and that'd be great. But yeah, back to quali. Don't know what's happened to Red Bull's pace. It's all suddenly just disappeared. Perez is the only driver out on track. It looks like he might just be going in for an extra run, but yeah. I still don't know what's happened to Red Bull's pace because they're behind Norris and Ocon. Norris and Ocon are on soft tyres though, I'm fairly sure. But still. Yeah, the Red Bulls just don't have any pace because they're on the medium tyres as well. It's not like the Mercedes are on soft tyres. The Mercedes are on mediums as well, and so are the Red Bulls. So I have no idea what's going on. But Norris and Ocon, if they make it into Q3, and Vettel and Leclerc, anyone who makes it to Q3 on soft tyres will have a very big advantage at the start of. Will have a very big advantage at the start of the race tomorrow because they'll have so much more tyre temperature in their soft tyres. If you guys remember, last year, we had, what did we have? We had Sainz and Norris up in the podium places at the start of the race because they were starting on softs, and they'd overtaken the Mercedes because the Mercedes were on mediums and they just had literally no grip whatsoever. And Kimi Raikkonen also started on the mediums, on the soft tyres, I think, and everyone else around him was on the mediums, and Raikkonen made up like at least 12 places on the opening lap, which is just absolutely crazy. 12 places on the opening lap, absolutely unheard of, but no one had any grip whatsoever, so starting on soft is a very big advantage. So yeah. So Raikkonen and Giovinazzi are coming out on softs again, so it looks like they didn't have a spare set of softs, so they're just using medium as a banker lap basically. But doubt the Alfa Romeos will be challenging to get into Q3, but if Raikkonen can hook up a good lap, he could probably do it because Raikkonen's a pretty good driver. And if we see here, Sainz, Giovinazzi, Raikkonen and Leclerc are all going very, very slowly. But it looks like Giovinazzi might get a bit of a toe off Sainz. So yeah, he can probably get a bit of a extra speed down the straight. We'll be able to see the top speed stats at the end of quali, at the end of Q2 at least. But yeah. Hamilton and Bottas have also come out. Now these guys need to make sure that they don't get in the way of Sainz, Giovinazzi, Raikkonen and Leclerc on their hot laps, because the track's really wide here, but if you go offline even slightly, you're going to lose a lot of time. So yeah, Vettel is still behind Tsunoda. Probably want to get in front of Tsunoda because Tsunoda might spin and just put out a yellow flag, but who knows. Hamilton's going really, really slowly to back everyone up. Yep. Alright, so Tsunoda's in front of Vettel and Giovinazzi has backed out. Oh, Sainz has backed out of his lap. Oh no, Giovinazzi's backed out of his... I don't know how Sainz got behind Giovinazzi, but... Oh, okay, so this has just been glitching around a bit, the software, but yeah. I've got Hamilton with the fastest lap time, and we've got 2 minutes 40 seconds left to go, and everyone's going and starting their hot laps now, or they're starting their double warm-up laps right now, because there's low track temp, so they need extra lap to heat up the tyres. Yeah, Hamilton's got a lot of pace this week, but I really do hope that Verstappen can challenge him in Q3. But the Red Bulls are deciding not to come out in Q2 for their second run because they think they can just make it through. Leclerc's going out on mediums, which is a bold like choice, because it's going to be pretty difficult to make it through on the mediums in that Ferrari, but who knows. If anyone can do it, it's Leclerc who can do it. And in sector 2, Bottas has just took the fastest sector, and he's going to finish his lap very soon now, and we'll see if he can put a quicker lap in than Hamilton. But by the looks of it, he has backed off, maybe? Yeah, it looks like, or he just wasn't quick enough. It looks like Hamilton's got his lap time deleted. Oh no. No, he's just putting another lap time. Button press, thank you. Yeah, if you guys could like or subscribe, and if you guys want to donate, if you guys really enjoy the stream, then that would help out the channel immensely. So feel free to do so if you wish to do. You can just super chat. I think it's just next to the chat button. So yeah. And now it's going to be a very, very close battle between... Oh, okay, so the Red Bulls have come out. So they were just staying out. Okay, so the Red Bulls are just doing a single warm-up lap. Vettel's going to go do his lap now, but it might be a bit close for timing. Because there's only 40 seconds left of quali left. 40 seconds of quali left. But who knows. Everyone's done it correctly. Now Verstappen's going to start his lap. And Norris and Russell are battling on the exit of the final corner, so no idea what's going on there. So yeah, Gasly's put in a personal best first sector, so is Giovinazzi, so is Alonso, and so is Tsunoda. Everyone's battling tooth and nail to try and get out of Q2. Alright, so Verstappen's just gone and put a fastest first sector in, which is quicker than Hamilton's. So let's see if Verstappen can pull out some magic on his lap, and then we'll see who can get quickest in Q2, and maybe that's a sign to come for Q3. But it looks like Verstappen might just pull into the pits because maybe they don't want to start on soft tyres, but who knows? Who really knows what's going on in the Formula 1 paddock? It's also complicated. Thousands of people working to make sure that everyone gets their thing. What tyres is everyone on? As you guys can see, Leclerc's on mediums and everyone else is on softs. So yeah, yeah. Verstappen backed off in the final sector, so he held his quickest lap time on the mediums because he needed that, because starting on mediums is probably going to be an important thing if they want to beat the Mercedes. Yep, Norris is doing a really good job. Norris is very in tune with the McLaren car, as Ricciardo isn't, because obviously he's just joined the team now. But yeah, if you guys could hit the like button on the stream, that would be very much appreciated, because then more people can see the stream, and then we'll get extra people on the chat. So yeah, that would be great if you guys could hit the like button, and if you aren't subscribed, then be sure to do that as well. But back to quali, and we've got everyone. So the people who have been knocked out in Q2 have been Raikkonen, Tsunoda, Alonso, and Russell. So yeah, Vettel has made it through into Q3. So's Gasly, and Ocon is also doing very good as well. The Alpine, Ocon's doing better than Alonso. This is a very critical season for. Thanks, TSA Brawl Stars. Appreciate it. But yeah, Ocon. This is a very critical year for Ocon's career, because if he doesn't beat Alonso, then he'll just be like another one of those person who Alonso beat. Because if you guys remember, Alonso destroyed Stoffel Van Dorn in F1, and Stoffel Van Dorn is no longer in F1. So yeah, you have to put up a fight. You have to put up a good fight against Alonso if you're gonna stay in Formula One, and that's what Ocon's doing. So it's very good for him. Yep, Russell is starting 11th. Mazepin does need to go, yeah. Yeah, if you guys could join, follow me on Instagram and Twitter and join the Discord server, that would be also appreciated. Yeah. Alright, so we have got in Q3 Hamilton, Bottas, Norris, Ocon, Verstappen, Leclerc, Sainz, Perez, Vettel, and Gasly. Yeah, Vettel's back. He had a very tough races in Imola and in Bahrain, but it looks like he's got up to speed with the Aston Martin this weekend, and he doesn't have the upgrades. If you guys if you guys were here at the start of the stream, Stroll has got upgrades which Vettel does not have, and Vettel estimated about half a second of lap time gain from the upgrades, which might be a bit overestimated, but Vettel has just, without the upgrades, gone into Q3. So very good job from Vettel. So yeah, Q3 will be starting very, very soon. So don't leave the stream, because we've got quali starting in 3 minutes now. So yeah. It's very good job from Gasly. I feel bad for that. Yeah, I mean, loads of Australian fans as well are staying up like really, waking up really early in the morning or staying up late at night to watch this race, and then Ricardo just goes out in Q1, which is not very nice. But yeah, Ricardo's a good driver. He should be able to get to grips with the car soon. So yeah. Yeah, it's just that's just how it is though sometimes, isn't it? Money is what makes the world run. So if you've got money, then you've got some sort of advantage over other people, and that, I guess, that's what Mazepin is leveraging. The fact that his dad's just like a millionaire. But Alex Albon should be in Formula One. Maybe it was the Red Bull car, but by the looks of it, Perez is being able to keep up with Verstappen, at least within 2 tenths, so it should be fine. But maybe if Albon was in a different car, then he could compete, because he wasn't. He was very close to. He was very close to Russell and Norris in F2. So he won't have lost any pace really. It was more of just a mental mind games that made him lose performance, I guess. Yeah. Hello, Oxidized Sky. Welcome to the stream. I don't think I've seen you here before, but thank you for joining. And Q2 has begun. So we've got 11 minutes and 30 seconds left, and we will be underway very soon. With everyone coming out on track. Perez is doing a pretty good job. Well, to be honest, Perez has so much experience that it's kind of expected that he does a really good job. Albon obviously didn't have as much experience as Perez, but he still should have been able to improve or drive the simulator a lot. Oh, you were. Well, sorry I missed you. But nice to see that you're back on the stream, because it's nice to see people returning, because they enjoyed the stream. So yeah, very nice. Yeah, we've got quali now. Q3, and we've got a battle between Hamilton and Verstappen. Verstappen was very close. His first sector time, in fact, if you guys look, 22.5, and Hamilton's was 22.6. So Verstappen has got pace, but it looks like they were hiding it, because he was 1/10 slower in the second sector, but Mercedes are traditionally faster in the second sector, and then in the third sector he backed off the lap. So theoretically, Verstappen could challenge Verstappen. Oh no, Verstappen. Did I just say Verstappen could challenge Verstappen? I mean Verstappen could challenge Hamilton, for pole in Q3, and no one has come out yet, because no idea why no one's come out. Okay, so Norris has come out now. Yeah, Norris, Leclerc, Gasly have all come out. Who do I think will finish on pole? Well, we can wait 11 minutes and 43 seconds to find out. Am I happy that Turkey is replacing Canada? I mean, Turkey was a good circuit. We had a really good race there last year, and Vettel got his podium. So, but Canada isn't a necessarily bad track. It's rather narrow, but Turkey is also a really good track. So they're both alright. They're both pretty good. But I would prefer Turkey over Canada, so that's good. Yeah, I mean, and the races are coming so quickly as well. The races are coming so quickly that the drivers don't have time to go to the factory and drive the simulator and get up to grips with the car. But yeah, you want Lando on pole. Well, who knows? Maybe. Well, Norris has just put the fastest second sector, so who knows? Yeah, maybe. I guess there's no exclamation mark stream, but I don't know what you would want exclamation mark stream to do. But it's nice that you came from Tom F1's Watchalong, because yeah, this has got all the data, and I just feel that knowing what's going on during a race is kind of important, rather than just listening to some sort of commentary. Like, you can't tell everyone's position from the commentary, because obviously you can only talk about one thing at a time. You can't just talk about everyone. So Norris has gone fastest second and third sector, but it looks like, by the looks of it, everyone's going for a double warm-up lap. Everyone's lap times are 3 to 7 seconds slower than their sector 2 times. So everyone's going for a double warm-up lap, and everyone is going to be trying to get as much heat in those tyres as possible so they can go for pole. So yeah, it looks like Vettel is not going out. Vettel's the only driver who's not gone out, because it looks like they don't have... no, it's Q3. So yeah, only 10 drivers out. Oh no, I'm not streaming on Twitch. I might do at some point later, but currently just YouTube. It's Q1 right now. Oh no, it's not Q1, it's Q3, sorry. I just read Q1 in the chat, I got a bit confused. It's Q3. Hamilton's just putting the fastest first sector. Ocon has just gone 2 seconds quicker than Hamilton in the first sector. Oh, because Ocon started his lap. Okay, all right, never mind. Yeah, but Ocon's still going reasonably quick. He's actually got quite a slow first sector, Ocon, but yeah. So here we go. It looks like Bottas is starting his lap right now, and then that'll be it. Then we'll get a new. Then we'll see who's going to get pole. Put your predictions in the chat of who's going to get pole, and then we will see who does. We'll see whose predictions were correct. Yeah. Ocon has gone in with a 1:19.4, which is as quick as Alonso went in Q2. Verstappen, Bottas or Hamilton. Okay, well, we'll see. We will see, because Hamilton started his lap, Bottas has started his lap. So let's get going. Let's get some extra information up for Hamilton. So here we go. Bottas has put in the fastest second sector. Hamilton is 2 tenths slower than Bottas in the second sector. And Ricciardo, he just had some issues and didn't have enough pace. So that's why he's out. Norris has just gone into P1 with a 19.1, but we know that Hamilton can go into the 17, so it looks like the gap between them. Okay, Bottas is quicker than Hamilton. Wow, I didn't think anyone expected that. No, Lady Leg Lanes said Bottas on pole, Lando 4th, but you want Lando on pole. Well, you predicted that pretty well. Yeah, and Ritesh has also said that Bottas would get pole. So Bottas is in P1, Hamilton P2, Perez P3, and then where is Verstappen? Don't know what Verstappen is doing. I think he might have made a mistake somewhere, because he's going rather slowly. Yeah, so he just got knocked out. So yeah. Yeah, it looks like they will go into the 117s for quali, but the track temperature has dropped 2 degrees. So yeah. Oh, Jeremy, you're from Australia. Yeah, you must be up pretty late to watch the thing, but not, unfortunately, Ricardo's just been knocked out. So yeah. Oh, we've got 200 viewers. If you guys could hit the like button, then that'd be really appreciated. And if you guys could subscribe, and if you're really enjoying the stream, then donating would also help out the channel a lot. But back to quali. It looks like Verstappen probably did extend track limits on turn 1, because that's why he would have backed off his lap, because there's no point in just going for if his time's been deleted. Yeah, he got his lap time deleted at turn 4. So, well, it's nice to see that we've got some Australian fans here. I guess good day. Yeah, not really. What do Australians say? I don't know. New Zealand's better than Australia. Well, if you guys watch the cricket, then New Zealand came second in the cricket last year. So there's that. I guess they beat Australia. But it is a Mercedes 1-2. But that's because Verstappen hasn't put in a lap. So 3 a.m. in New Zealand. Well, yeah. Well, I guess good morning in 3 a.m. Hello from India. I guess where are all you guys from? Yeah. Type where you're from then, I guess, if you're which country you're watching the stream from, because it's really cool to see that I've got fans from all around the world. Oh, I saw the statistics actually. It looks like I've got a few Japanese fans, so I guess konnichiwa, maybe, I don't know. Adelaide, Australia, the Netherlands. Oh, okay. New Zealand, India, England. Geez, got loads of fans from all around the world. So yeah, I will remember to put all of your countries in the. If you guys watch the practice stream, I will put these guys' countries. I'll put India. I had India, Australia, and England in the thing, but I'll add Argentina into the thing. But now we've got Leclerc, Gasly, and Sainz who have come out. Oh, you're British. I guess you'll be drinking tea. Yeah. From Mongolia. Jeez. In the Netherlands, Poland. Wow. I did not know that we had fans from all around the world. That's quite crazy. Is Thank you everyone for tuning in. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. So here we go now. Into Q3. Leclerc, Gasly, and Sainz have all come out early, so it looks like they're going to be going for their double warm-up laps. And yeah. So have you guys been to watching this while drinking tea and having a digestive? Oh, from France. Namaste, Mansi Chowden. Yeah. Alright, so you got Bottas and Hamilton out, and so is Norris. Wow. Yeah, I didn't know. What's French? I think Je m'appelle Formula One. Yeah, I think that's good French, isn't it? I think that's French. I'm not actually sure. Yeah. So we've got Gasly going for a fast lap by the looks of it. Oh, it looks everyone's going for a slow lap. Verstappen got his lap time deleted, so he's just gonna have one run at his lap. Otherwise, he's gonna be starting P10. I don't know what Vettel is doing because he hasn't even come out yet. So yeah, bit confused, but hopefully he can come out and get out on track. Yeah, time deleted. The time was deleted at turn 4. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, well, you can all hope Verstappen's quick. It looks like he's just started his lap, so let's just pop up the data for Verstappen. Oh, we've got 214 viewers. If you guys could like the stream, then that would be crazy. If you guys could subscribe, it would be even better. And if you guys donate, then that would just be like mean the world to me. So anyway, we've got 1 minute 30 seconds left of quali, and let's get to the business end of qualifying. From Germany. Oh, Guten Tag, and that's all I remember. Yeah. I think there was some streamer that got banned on Twitch. Well, if you guys are here, well then be sure to subscribe. But anyway, back to quali. Hamilton and Bottas are on medium tyres, so it looks like they're going to be pulling off their weird strategy. Because I think they did that last year as well. It was at some track where they went quicker on the medium tyres than they did on the softs because they had like extra warm-up period. But yeah, so we've got Gasly and Ocon who've put in the fastest their personal best first sectors, and Gasly has put in a personal best second sector, and Verstappen and Vettel have started their laps very, very close together. I don't know why they've done that, but it looks like Verstappen's finished his lap. Yep, Verstappen has just gone in with a 1:18.7, and he's just gone third. Yeah. Okay. Kind of crazy. Did not expect to be that far behind the Mercedes, if I'm being honest, but who knows? He's only 3/10 behind. Oh, well, 4/10. Not only, that's quite a big thing. But we've got Mercedes 1-2 currently, Red Bull 3-4, and then we've got But who knows? So now we've got Vettel with a yellow first sector, and Sainz in P5, Leclerc in P8. So it looks like, unless Leclerc can improve his lap time, Sainz might out-qualify him, which would be a surprise. And then here we go. So Bottas is starting his flat, and so is... Oh no. Bottas has finished his lap. So it looks like that's it. 1:17 on softs, yeah, but both Mercs are on mediums. What have you missed? Well, Ricardo is out in P16, which is a shock. And then it's Mercedes 1-2 with Bottas in front rather than Hamilton. And no one is improving their lap times by the look of it. Everyone is just cruising around now. Everyone's finished their laps. So yeah, you haven't missed too much, to be honest. But tomorrow we're gonna have loads of overtakes from Ricardo here in P17. He's gonna be going up the field, and we're gonna get some pretty sick overtakes. Yeah, 3 different pole sitters in 3 of the first races. Well, maybe, but Verstappen. I mean, I don't think Bottas will be able to compete for the championship. Maybe he might. Who knows? But yeah. Yeah, Russell was very, very close to getting into Q3, but he just missed it. So yeah, James, it's Valtteri. I'm on P1, I guess. Yeah, there's no Valtteri. It's James in qualifying. So yeah, yeah, that would be a really fun race to watch. Ricardo just sending it down the inside of everyone, to get loads of. Just Ricardo's overtakes will just be crazy. Wow, we've got people in Colombia as well. Hello, Freddie. Yeah. So that is qualifying over, guys. We have got, yeah, Perez is 4th. He said, yeah. So let's scroll up and actually see who predicted what. Oh, we've got so many messages from the chat. So we've got, yeah. No one was exactly accurate, but we had a few people saying Bottas was going to get pole, and we said, yeah, not very accurate. No one expected Red Bull to be so far behind. If Bottas leads for tomorrow, well, I bet. No, I don't think they will. I don't think Bottas will give. I don't think Mercedes will tell him to give the position to Hamilton, because it's just a bit pointless, really. Mazepin didn't spin, but he spun. I think he spun in FP3. So there's like, yeah, yeah. Funky Fox said that. So Bottas will get run over. I mean, Bottas gets quite good starts, but who knows, really. Yeah, Mazepin P20. I don't think anyone didn't expect that. Perfectly balanced as all things should be. Nice. Yeah. Yeah, Vettel got into Q3, but then I think he just couldn't hook a lap up because he couldn't get green sectors. So yeah. Russell P11, yeah. I mean, we'll have to see if starting on the soft is a really big advantage, because Sainz, Ocon, and Norris are going to be starting on soft tyres. So if they start on soft tyres and they get loads more tyre temperature than the medium tyre runners, then maybe Perez, Verstappen, Hamilton could get held behind by the soft tyre runners because they're just quicker. Yeah, hopefully we get loads of overtaking from Ricardo. It's always fun to watch Ricardo go for moves, because you never know if he's actually going to go for it or, yeah. Did Mazepin get held up a little bit on the second to last turn, but that... Yeah, I mean, he was still 5/10 behind Schumacher, so there was like, it doesn't really matter, does it? Yeah, Hamilton got second. I mean, he was very close. He was only 7 milliseconds behind Bottas, but Bottas just did a better job. Bottas was very strong here last weekend as well. So, yeah, very good. Yeah, Ricardo's a very strong overtaker. If you guys are from Australia and New Zealand and gonna come to stream tomorrow, mad respect to you guys. Waking up at 3 a.m. to watch an F1 race. I did that for Japan, actually. I think it was in 2019, was it? Yeah, but still, pretty crazy. Yeah, the gap between the two marks is very, very close. Only 7 milliseconds. So yeah. Bottas does get a redemption, because last year he was fastest in, I think he was quickest in FP1, FP2, FP3, and all of the other qualifying sessions except Q3. I don't think you can do an exact dive bomb into turn one, but definitely into turn three you could dive bomb, um, and do it. So yeah, and after Imola, yeah, with his little crash with Russell, um, yeah. Qualifying has finished, and those are the final standings for qualifying. If you guys want to have a look, I will just zoom in a bit more so you guys can see that. And yeah. That has been quali for today. No worries, Multi Ninja 888. Also, if you guys could subscribe to my, or could follow my Instagram, Twitter, and join the Discord server, that would also be really appreciated. And if you aren't subscribed already, then make sure to subscribe, because I stream every single quali session, every single race session, and I also do the practices, but I don't commentate over the practice ones because it's just a bit too long to commentate over. So yeah. Thanks, Oxide Sky, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Yeah, biblical scenes. Yeah. Yeah, and all of you guys have a nice day. And if you guys are in Australia and New Zealand, then good night. Get some sleep, I guess. And I will see everyone tomorrow for quali. Yeah. Yeah. I'll see everyone for quali tomorrow, and yeah, I will just zoom in and I'll just leave this open here for if you guys, for anyone who comes onto the stream, so they can see the results. Yep, I will see you guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Mansi Chowdhury. Yeah, you're from India, so I guess it's 8:30 there now, or 9 o'clock maybe. So, yeah, I guess good evening, good night, maybe, whatever. Oh, and also stay safe, because the coronavirus thing in India is also pretty crazy. So yeah, all of you guys, if there is coronavirus in the countries that you're in, remember for everyone to stay safe, because yeah, that's a lot more important than anything else. Also, if you guys have any suggestions for what I should do for the future live streams, or if you want to guys see me play the F1 game, would any of you actually be interested in me playing the F1 game? Because if so, then I'm pretty sure I could play the F1 game on stream at some point. So that would be pretty cool if you guys want to watch that. So do let me know. I think I'll make a community post at some point, so everyone can see, so everyone can vote about what we should do. During for Formula 1 for my videos. So yeah, that has been quali for today. Bottas P1, Hamilton P2, Verstappen P3, Perez P4, Sainz P5, Ocon P6, Norris P7, Leclerc P8, Gasly P9, Vettel 10th, Russell P11, Giovinazzi P12, Alonso 13th, Tsunoda 14th, Raikkonen 15th, Ricciardo Shocker 16th, and then Stroll 17th, even though he has upgrades which are better than Vettel's car. and then we have Latifi 18th, Schumacher 19th, and then Mazepin in 20th. So yeah. Oh, we've got 100 viewers. If you guys are still watching the stream, then be sure to just type in the chat. I don't know what. Yeah. And if you haven't liked the stream already, then be sure to like and subscribe to the channel, because it helps the channel out a lot. So yeah. I just saw the like number go up. Appreciate it, guys. Yeah. Very nice of everyone to tune in. So that's been Quali in Portugal today, and tomorrow we have the race start at 3 o'clock, and I'll be streaming from 2:45 UK time. So yeah. So I'll be streaming 15 minutes before the race starts, and then you guys can know when the race starts for your. Yeah, the race starts 1 hour before this. In 1 hour before tomorrow. So in 23 hours time, basically. Oh, yeah, cool. I mean, Mr. Tuber, if I save you 15 euros over the course of the year, then be sure to maybe like super chat maybe €1 or €2, because that'd help out the channel a lot. I can get like an upgraded mic, and then yeah, everyone would benefit from that. Yeah, but I think in the long term, McLaren is probably still going to be better off than Renault, because Renault have just switched to Alpine now, and by the looks of it, Alpine aren't doing too great either. So who really knows? Yeah, I mean, don't like be forced to super chat or anything. It's just gonna help out the channel a lot. So if you guys want to do that, then be sure to just do it, because why not? But yeah, I think McLaren are just a better overall team than Renault. Obviously, it just depends on which car you've got and who can create the best car. But yeah, it will just take him a while to get up to speed. Maybe he just made a mistake in like a certain sector and just lost time. Because by the looks of it, he had a very, very slow middle sector here, 3/10 slower than 2 cents slower than the competition. So that's probably why he is in P16. Probably just made a mistake, and then obviously got knocked out in Q1. So then he can't do anything about that, and just stuck in P16. But hopefully we'll get some good overtakes from him in the race, and yeah, some good overtaking will be very fun to commentate over tomorrow. So make sure to subscribe to the channel, and yeah. Yeah, no worries. Multi Ninja 888. I'm pretty sure you're from Australia, so good night. Yeah. Yep, no worries, Mr. Tuber. It's cool. I mean, at least everyone's out here in the chat, and it's just nice to talk to people about Formula One, having a Formula One race, and while the race is going on as well. So yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'll just mute the thing, and if anyone joins the stream, then they can see what happened to Quali. Wait, we've got a message in the chat. Yeah, thanks, Multi Ninja 888. I think I'm just gonna call you just Multi Ninja from now on, because. But yeah, nice to see that we've got new subscribers, and yeah, thank you everyone, because yeah, your support is what makes this possible. So very nice of you. Yeah, in Australia it's 3 a.m. in the morning, so yeah. Yeah, see you mate, see ya. Uh, Welcome back, guys. I guess we've got 120 viewers, 130 viewers. It's totally cool. I guess what are you guys up to? Just want to talk about F1, I guess, because I've got loads of free time today, so we can just talk about F1. So if you guys have any questions about F1, anything to talk about in the chat, then be sure to just drop it in the chat right now, and then we'll talk about F1 because that's what we're here for, aren't we? You want Seb to win. I mean, Seb's been doing a pretty good job. Like, he's been, he's got done, yeah, a really good job, to be honest. I mean, he's got up to speed with the McLaren or the Aston Martin F1 car. So, pretty good job there from his part. Yeah, just got a sudden influx of viewers. So, thank you everyone for coming, I guess. So what do you guys want to talk about? You've wanted to make a YouTube channel for ages with some F1 content. Would you recommend? I mean, it's a lot of effort. Like, it takes it took me over a year to get 1,000 subscribers. Like, it's like so much. You have to put in work every single week and stuff. So if you've got loads and loads of free time, like endless amounts of free time, then sure do it. But it's pretty difficult. So yeah. Because Seb's done a really good job, because if we look at Alonso and Ricardo, they haven't got up to speed with their cars yet, and by the looks of it, yeah, yeah. I mean, yeah, after exams, yeah, that's probably a good idea, because you probably want to focus on your exams, because the chance of you becoming like a full-time YouTuber pretty slim. So, but yeah. He had a really bad quali. I think if you guys look here in the data, he made a mistake in the second sector, and then also made a mistake, like kind of a mistake in the third sector. Had a pretty bad third sector. So yeah, it's not looking too good for him, if we're being honest. But if he can make moves in the race, and we know that, like his braking ability is pretty crazy. So if he can just send a few dive bombs, that'll be pretty interesting to watch. Yeah. So what else do you guys want to talk about? Formula One related, or just anything, I guess. But Formula One related would be pretty cool. Yeah. Yeah. 160 viewers. I guess someone else's stream has ended, and you guys back here. So, thanks for tuning in. If you guys haven't hit the like button or subscribed that yet, then be sure to do so, because it's just nice. It's nice to have people in the chat, which is yeah. Oh yeah, if you hit the like, then we get 69 likes. So yeah. But yeah. So if we go from top down, talking about quali, Bottas did a really good job. I don't think anyone really expected him to pull out a lap like he did, but he did pull out a lap, and he was very strong He was very strong last year in Portimao, and this year even stronger, because he came out and beat Hamilton. So yeah, it looks good for Bottas. Probably some redemption that he needs after tangling with Russell last week, but yeah, he's still been doing a pretty decent job of keeping up with Hamilton. So yeah, if we want to talk about Hamilton, then Hamilton, it was only 7 milliseconds. Like, it was so tight between both the Mercedes. But considering Bottas can out-qualify Hamilton, it's pretty crazy, because Hamilton's 7-time world champion. If Bottas can compete with him in qualifying, at least, that's still like really good. Like, he's got raw pace, but obviously he hasn't got the tyre management skills or the race pace that Hamilton's got, or the consistency. But still, having the same, out qualifying Hamilton is an achievement in itself, to be honest, and he's done it. The Red Bulls, I have no idea what's going on, because they were so quick in the race before, but now they're just suddenly a lot slower. Yeah, they were 4 tenths ahead in Bahrain according to the data, and now they're 4 tenths behind here. So no one really knows what's going on. It's going to be a very up-down season, very track dependent on who's going to have a good race, who's going to win. But yeah, Sainz doing an amazing job in the Ferrari, getting P5, out-qualifying Leclerc, who's been at Ferrari since 2019. So good from Sainz, like a very good lap from him. And then we've got Ocon, who's out-qualified Alonso again. I think he's out-qualified Alonso before, but yeah, Ocon did a really good job, because if he doesn't out-qualify Alonso or doesn't compete with Alonso, his F1 season will just be like, his F1 career will be pretty much practically over, because he showed a really good pace at the start of his career, obviously battling with Perez quite often and often tangling with him as well, like having a few crashes and that. But he kind of got beat by Ricardo in the Renault, but now he's been a year in F1, so now he's got some pace, and Alonso's now adapting to the car. So maybe Alonso hasn't adapted fully. Maybe Ocon is just driving really fast. Who knows? Don't think Max should be as accepted as he was yesterday from one. Yeah, he did win from third. Yeah. Wait, don't think Verstappen should be as upset as he was yesterday. Yeah. I mean, third place is still good, like, but obviously he's probably preferred to be higher up. Obviously, obviously wants to be on pole, but sadly didn't get it this week. So yeah, but Verstappen's obviously got good race pace as well. So if he can just like send a move into turn one on Hamilton, that could screw up the Mercedes strategy. And if Perez can get involved as well, that'll be pretty good. Pretty good battle. And then if we have, see the thing is, Ocon, right, if I show you guys, it might not say, no, it doesn't say, but Sainz, Ocon, Norris are all starting on soft tyres, and the track temperature here is really, really low. So if I just go across, right, and scroll up, the track temperature is 36 degrees and 18 degrees air temperature. And that is not, that's pretty low by, that's not enough temperature basically to get like heat into the medium tyres, but it's enough temperature to get heat into the soft tyres. So it might be that Sainz, Ocon and Norris get a jump on maybe Perez or Verstappen on the start, because they have soft tyres and so much more grip. Because last year they had, if you guys remember, the McLarens who started, I think it was 5th or 6th, they were on soft tyres and the Mercedes were on the medium tyres, and the McLarens passed the Mercedes because the Mercedes had so little grip. What on Vettel on P10? Yeah, Vettel's adapted to the Aston Martin very well, because, well, he didn't have the best first two races, but he's adapted to the car and now he's putting a good lap. He's out-qualified Stroll, and Stroll had upgrades on the car which Vettel did not have, because they fast-tracked the upgrades, so they only got one set of parts for the upgrades, and Stroll got the upgrade because, I assume, because his dad owns the team, right? So, or at least his dad owns part of the team. So, if he's out-qualified Stroll on, and he's got no upgrades, then that's good from Vettel. And Vettel also said the upgrades are worth about half a performance. So if it's worth half a second in performance, that might be a bit of an over exaggeration. That's what the commentator said. But even if it's 2 or 3 tenths of like performance gain, then he'll be battling with Leclerc, because he's only 3 tenths behind Leclerc, and and he'll be beating Gasly. So, and if Vettel can like become Vettel of old, like just put in really, really good laps, like he did in like 2013, 2012, and just get rejuvenated, then he will like be challenging with Alpine and Ferrari if he gets those upgrades next week. So yeah, Hamilton, yeah, I mean, he's only 7 milliseconds behind Bottas. After doing what, like 5 miles, oh no, 2.5 miles off the track. So 7 milliseconds between both the drivers. Pretty crazy. Pretty crazy to think that they've travelled 2.5 miles and the distance between them is 7 milliseconds. Like, such a tiny fraction of a second has decided who's got pole and who hasn't. Who's going to start the race ahead. So yeah. Oh, we've got 180 viewers. I guess thank you everyone for tuning in. I really do appreciate it. If you guys could hit the like button or just subscribe or even donate if you're enjoying, that would help out the channel a lot. Every little helps, I guess. Yeah. So then we have Leclerc, who didn't have his best qualifying because he was doing really good in this season. Like, he was getting up to P4 in qualifying. But obviously, I guess you have to have an off day once every so often. And then we have Gasly in P9, which did a pretty good job. It looks like the AlphaTauri isn't suited for this track because usually Gasly's a bit higher up, but he hasn't done it this week. So yeah, we've already talked about Vettel, about how good of performance he did. What about Ricciardo? Well, Ricciardo, as we all know, is in P16. It's a bit of a shocking thing that's happened, really, but yeah, he just didn't have the pace. He made a mistake in the second sector and then had a pretty terrible third sector as well. So he just made a mistake, and then I assume that was like a critical mistake, that if he hadn't made it, then he would have been into Q2, but he did make it, so he just lost out. But it should be alright, because as long as he adapts to the car well and he gets some moves done tomorrow and gets some points, it will be fine. But he needs time to adapt to the car, because a Formula 1 car is so complex. Like, there's so many, like, thousands of parts in the car, and driving a Formula 1 car involves using all of those parts to generate downforce and to change the engine settings and everything. So, and learning how the tyres work and how much fuel and how to fuel save and everything. It's so complex that he would take at least 2 or 3 races to get used to it. That's what the official, like, I think on the official F1 website they said, or the commentator said, that the driver should be given 3 to 5 races to like adapt to the car, because it is just so complex that you can't just say that they're slow or anything based off two races when they haven't adapted, because the cars are just so difficult to understand, really. And then we go back to Russell in P11. Pretty crazy job from him. Like, he just like, yeah. Oh yeah, that makes sense. The Red Bull family of cars seems to suffer on this track. Yeah, because the AlphaTauris weren't as strong as they usually are, and Verstappen wasn't as strong as the Red Bulls weren't as strong either. And the low rate cars, maybe it's the high rate, low rate thing, because Vettel's done a good job and got into P10 in a low rate Aston Martin, and then obviously Hamilton and Bottas have got 1 and 2 in low rate Mercedes, and then Verstappen, Perez, Alonso, oh no, not Alonso, Gasly and Tsunoda are in high rate cars, have got worse. So who knows? Maybe I guess this is what it is. Everything's track dependent, because it's so close. We never know who's going to win. It might be, if the temperatures were 10 degrees hotter, maybe Red Bull would have got pole. Who really knows? Because well, it wasn't 10 degrees hotter, so we don't know. Yeah. And then we have Russell, who did a really good job in quali. He didn't get into Q3, but it was very close, and he was pretty annoyed about that. But it is what it is, really. And then Giovinazzi, pretty good job, out-qualified Raikkonen again, but like, he's pretty close to Raikkonen. Oh no, he was 6/10 quicker than Raikkonen, in fact. So Giovinazzi is doing good, or maybe Raikkonen's slowing down, who knows. But Giovinazzi, this might be his make or break year, because if he doesn't like do anything exceptional it looks like he might just be stuck in the midfield teams forever, like Kevin Magnussen and Roman Grosjean. They were good drivers, but they were just stuck in midfield teams for most of their career. Never got into the top. So um, if Giovinazzi can show some real increase in pace, then maybe he can like attract a seat at Ferrari, but I doubt he'll get one. Obviously, he's not going to get one actually, because there's Sainz and Leclerc there already. And then we have, and then who do we have? We have Alonso. Alonso P13. I think we all expect Alonso to do a bit better, but I guess he's still adapting to the car really. Verstappen is not starting on softs. I'm pretty sure I can say that with confidence because he backed off the lap with softs, and Mercedes, yeah, no. I think Verstappen's starting on mediums and Mercedes is on mediums as well. The only people who are starting on softs are Sainz, Ocon, and Norris. I think the Sainz, Ocon, and Norris are the three highest soft starting runners. So they could jump maybe Perez and Verstappen and maybe even Hamilton, or even Bottas depending on how cold how cold it is tomorrow. But yeah, pretty crazy. Yeah, he backed off his soft tyre lap, so he was going quick, but then he backed off right at the end, so he starts on the medium tyres. And then going on into Sonoda, I mean, he was doing really good in Bahrain and in yeah. So Sonoda hasn't driven this track before, so then obviously it's quite unlikely that he's um, like gonna do an outstanding performance, but he still did a good job, so it's still fine. Yeah, I mean he was showing really good pace in Bahrain, but he's obviously driven in Bahrain for quali and for testing and in F2, and then he obviously made a mistake in Imola, which costed him a lot. But that's obviously he tested in Imola, but then I guess he didn't push to the max in Imola, so I guess that's fair enough. And then we've got Raikkonen, P15. I guess there's not much to say about that. He's just done an alright job in an alright Alfa Romeo, I guess. Ricciardo we've already talked about. Stroll, who has upgrades over Vettel, still couldn't make it into Q3. Maybe he just like missed the lap or got held up in traffic, but yeah, Stroll should have done better. And then we have Latifi, who got out-qualified by Russell by quite a significant margin. Russell's in 11th, Latifi's in 18th. Again, Latifi's paying to be in F1, so yeah, that's what it is. And then we've got Schumacher, who is P19, 2/10, one and a half tenths maybe behind Latifi. I guess he's just doing what he can in the Haas because the Haas is pretty damn slow and it's just not got much pace, to be honest. So yeah, there's that. And then Mazepin, last 5/10 slower than his teammate. Just a bit of a shocking job. So yeah, that's a roundup of today's qualifying. Yeah, what do you guys think? Be sure to let me know in the chat. So guys, we've got 120 viewers. If you guys could hit the like button and subscribe, that would mean a lot. It would be help out the channel a lot as well. But yeah, that's pretty crazy. All you guys are still sticking around. What are you guys up to? I guess. Did you enjoy the qualifying session today? Did you have who surprised you? Who did you expect to do a better job? I mean, everyone expected Ricardo to do a better job, really, but yeah. Got 121 viewers. Yeah, pretty crazy. Did not expect everyone to just stick around. I guess what are you guys doing? Yeah. And what race are you looking forward to most in 2021? Like which racetrack? Oh yeah, this sub goal is a bit wrong. Yeah, I should probably change that. I think we're on 1.8k. Oh no, 1.7k subs maybe. I'll just have a quick check of how many subs we have. Yeah, 1.6k subs we've got. So that's pretty good. Thank you everyone for subscribing. Means a lot. Appreciated very much. Yeah. If you guys could like and do all the stuff, and maybe even donate if you enjoy the stream. Yeah, it would mean a lot, and it's very nice of everyone to stick around. Yeah, qualifying is over. Those are the final positions. Hesse. Yeah, those are the final qualifying positions. I don't think anyone's got any penalties or anything. So yeah. And also, guys, if you're just here, if you're new to the stream, just new to the channel as well, just be sure to like the stream and subscribe as well. Just helps out the channel. And yeah, thank you everyone for tuning in. It's very nice of you. Welcome back to the stream, guys. Yeah. So, what do you guys think of quali? What are you guys' predictions for tomorrow? And yeah, do let me know what you thought of qualifying today. Because it's pretty unexpected qualifying session. The gap between the Mercedes and the Red Bulls was so big. I don't think anyone expected that, to be honest. Very crazy indeed. Yeah. So. Watch. Yeah, that's pretty funny, Fabian. Yeah. Um, yeah. Pretty funny, not gonna lie. Yeah. Watch your jet, bro. Watch your jet. So, what did you think of the quali session? Did you expect Mercedes to be so far ahead? Did anyone expect Mercedes to be so far ahead? In fact, yeah. If you guys could like and subscribe to the channel, then that would also be appreciated a lot. Thank you everyone for tuning in. Yeah, it's just been great. Oh, we've got Alonso with the highest top speed. Looks like Alonso must have got a toe down somewhere because he had the highest top speed of 323 kilometers an hour. So did you guys enjoy quali? Do you guys how many of you guys like regularly watch qualifying? Because I watch all of them obviously because really big F1 fan. But how many of you guys like regularly watch every single qualifying session? Yeah, I mean the gap between Hamilton and Bottas was only 7 milliseconds, which was so close. Yeah, don't think anyone really expected that. Yeah, I mean Hamilton is a really good driver. Got 7 world titles, so yeah, pretty crazy. But Bottas just beat him today on raw pace. Like it wasn't any tricks, any special conditions or anything like that, any special modes or Hamilton had issues. Bottas just beat him on raw pace, which is pretty crazy that you can beat a 7-time world champion on raw pace. You should give props to Bottas. His race pace isn't the best. Hasn't been doing very good lately, but I mean it's better than nothing, is it? So I mean that's no, just ignore what I just said. But Bottas pretty good race pace, a pretty good raw quali pace. He needs to improve on his race pace though, because it's just not up to scratch, is it? Um, Especially with his being in P9, he needs to improve his rain driving because in Turkey last year he didn't have very good didn't have a good experience in the rain. Spun quite a lot of times, um, and then this time out in Imola, um, also didn't have a very good time in the rain. So you know, yeah, probably should do something to improve rain performance. But it must be pretty difficult to practice rain because firstly you need it to rain, and you're not allowed to test in any of the cars that are like 3 years or that have been used in the past 3 years. So you can't test in the 2019 car or the 2020 car. So he has to use 2018 car, I think, to practice, which is probably going to be quite different to the 20. Well, it's going to be different to the this year's car. So. But he needs somehow to improve in the rain because his performance just isn't up to scratch. Oh, we've got 86 viewers, 88 viewers. If you guys could like the stream and subscribe, that would mean a lot. It would be very much appreciated. Yeah. Vettel, I mean, yeah, Vettel did a really good job. He adapted to the car. I think he's adapted to it, and he doesn't have upgrades. Stroll has got upgrades on his car, but Vettel doesn't have the upgrades, and he's done so much better job. And if he did have the upgrades, he might have went even faster. Like maybe even like got up to Leclerc, because he did say the upgrades are worth half a second in pace. So who knows? Who knows what could have happened if Vettel had the upgrades and Stroll just didn't get them. It looks like Stroll probably got them because his dad owns the team, you know, but yeah. I don't know what you have typed into the chat, but I will Google translate it so I can tell you what so I can reply to it basically. Right, here we go. You have Who's on pole? Bottas is on pole. Yeah, Valtteri Bottas is on pole position. So yeah, Valtteri Bottas pole position. Yeah, by 7 milliseconds over Hamilton. Such tight margins between both drivers. Okay, you think Bottas? Well, it's whoever warms up the tyres the best on the formation lap, really. Because there's going to be, it looks like there's going to be cool conditions tomorrow for the race. So if Bottas has cool tyres and Verstappen has warm tyres, that very well may happen, you know? Yeah. Yes, I do this on every race weekend. So so just make sure to subscribe and like the channel, like the stream and subscribe to the channel. And yeah, I stream for every race weekend, quali and the race, and then I do what's it called? I do practice, but I don't commentate over the practice. So yeah. Yeah, Bottas has got race pace. I mean, Bottas has got qualifying pace, but Hamilton has got the racecraft. Like he's got time management and just consistency in his lap times. So yeah, that's probably why Hamilton wins most of the races. But Bottas has raw quali pace. So yeah, yeah, the cool conditions won't help much. And Norris, Sainz, Ocon, and Norris are starting on soft tyres, whereas Perez, Verstappen, Hamilton, and Bottas are starting on mediums. So if they can get the soft tyres like to heat it up quickly, then maybe they have a chance of overtaking them like on the start of the race. Yeah, that'll be pretty crazy if they do that. So yeah. And also, I do it for every race weekend. So if you guys don't mind, like, maybe even giving a donation, that would help out the channel so much. Like, we could upgrade the mic that I've got currently, and yeah, it'd just be a nicer experience for everyone. And then we'd get maybe some more graphics as well onto the stream, which will all be nice for everyone. Yeah, I think everyone wants Max to win it, except the Hamilton fans, um, because well, you know, Hamilton's been winning every single time, and it's kind of got boring, and kind of want a close battle for the championship, like we did in 2016, 2015. Yeah. Just Verstappen's the young like fast driver, and then Hamilton's a seasoned veteran. You know, very interesting. Very interesting race. Yeah, very interesting battle as well. I want Verstappen to win as well. I think everyone except Hamilton fans want Verstappen to win. Yeah, it's just a bit of Super Max. You know, Max, Super. Yeah. So what do you guys think? Who do you think is going to win the race after looking at this? After looking at quali, who do you think is going to win? Yeah, who do you think is going to win? Yeah, I mean, I want Vettel to win as well. Yeah, I'm a Vettel fan. So yeah, same. Vettel's done a good job though. Got into Q3 and got some and adapted to the car well. So yeah, that's good. You want Lewis to win? I mean, well, Lewis might win. He might as well. Like, if he even if he doesn't overtake Bottas like on the start, Lewis still has a pretty good chance of winning because he just has so much consistency. Um, but Bottas can make it really difficult to overtake. You know, like he could just defend really hard, because he's got nothing to lose really because he's so far. He's behind in the championship, so he might as well just battle for his life because why the heck not? You know. Oh, you didn't want him to win, but he will win. Yeah. I guess that's the story of the last 7 years, isn't it? Except for 2016. Well, because it's just got a bit boring, hasn't it? But yeah, yeah. So, do you guys want to talk about anything? Do you want to talk about Canada being replaced by Turkey? Do you guys like the new Turkey? Do you guys prefer Turkey over Canada? Yeah, yeah. His eighth. I mean, if Verstappen can give a good battle to the end of the season, then maybe he does. He only stays on seven, and then maybe in the 2022 new rules, Mercedes are just horrifically slow, and then who knows? You know, we could have a completely different like order next year. It could be crazy. We could have like Alfa Romeo and Haas. No, that's not gonna happen. But like, you could have Alfa Romeo and like Alpine or something competing at the top, and then you could have Ferrari in third. And yeah, you just never really know, really, because the rule changes are so big. Like literally everything's being changed. So you know, it's anyone's games to win. It could be Aston Martin, could be anyone. Like Williams could get back to the top. It could even be Haas because they've stopped developing this car completely. But you know, Ferrari are looking good. Yeah, they're looking a lot better than they were last year, for sure. But they've got such a big team that they if they hadn't improved, it would have been pretty shocking. So yeah. Oh damn. Well, let's just ignore the fact that the chat's like tiny, but yeah. Yeah, there's loads of blind spots. Um, I watched Lewis's onboard, right, and going over some of the corners, you have no idea where the car is because you can just see the sky. So um, there's possibility that both Mercedes could just take each other out because like they have no idea where the actual track is where they are, and then both Mercedes take each other out, and then we get like a 2016 Spain situation. It'll be crazy. It'll be really fun. But yeah, and then Verstappen could go and win again if both Mercedes take each other out because that's what he did the last time both Mercedes took each other out. So yeah. Yeah, it's really slippery as well because there's no track temperature. So yeah, who knows? No, thanks, Omni. Wait, Omni. Yeah, appreciate it. Um, and yeah, I will see you, Manuel Fernandez. Glad you enjoyed the stream and you stuck around for so long. Yeah, maybe if we could get to 100 likes and then that will be it for today. I might leave the stream on, just so everyone can see what happened in quali. But otherwise, yeah, been a pretty good day. Pretty good day out. So we've only got 6 likes left to get to 100 likes, and if we get 100 likes, that'll be very nice. Yeah. So just like I don't know if you got another account, then just get to 100 likes. That'll be great. But yeah, thank you everyone for tuning in. I really appreciate it. Yes, I stream on race day as well, so I'll be streaming tomorrow. After actually, when I end the stream, it will take you straight to race day. I'll take you to my race day stream, and then you can schedule it. So, yeah, by the looks of it, probably gonna finish the stream in about 15 or so minutes, and then yeah, and then we'll have the and then it will take you to the stream for the race day. If you go onto my channel and then just look at upcoming streams, you can set a reminder for the stream tomorrow. I'll start streaming 15 minutes before the race actually starts, and then and I do this for every race weekend as well. So you're subbed already, so that's great. But yeah, you'll get notifications and stuff. So yeah, if you could just hit 100 likes, that'd be amazing, because that would be the highest likes I've ever got on a qualifying stream. Because usually we don't get that many people, but today we got loads. So yeah, pretty crazy. And if you guys are still around, then which countries are you guys from? Because we did this a bit earlier in the stream, and it was pretty crazy. We got like people from all around the world, like New Zealand, Australia, India, Mongolia, Colombia. Very, 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 very crazy. So where are you from? I guess if you're still in the chat, like Jeffrey Wade or Omni. So yeah. It's been a pretty good race though. Pretty good qualifying session. Yeah, some surprises from Ricardo, just not having any pace, just like making a mistake in sector 2, sector 3, and then just losing his lap and being out in Q1. But other than that, really good quali for loads of people. Alonso didn't get on so well. Ocon did really well compared to Alonso. But yeah. So it looks like I'm going to end the stream. If you guys are still watching, then it will take you to the stream for tomorrow, and then you guys can just I'll take you to tomorrow's stream, and then just remember to hit the reminder button, so then you get a notification when I go live. And yeah, you can watch any sport you want, free and legal. Yeah, you just come onto my live stream, and you can watch Formula 1 for free. Pretty sick. But yeah. Oh, okay, we got one more like. If we hit 5 more likes before I end the stream, that'd be great. That'd just be pretty crazy, because haven't got 100 likes on a quali stream yet. So yeah. Yeah, everyone. There's stuff for all sports. There's stuff for football. There's stuff for everything really, because there's all stats. There's stats for football, there's stats for cricket, there's stats for hockey. So yeah, we've got 57 viewers. If you guys just hit that like button, it'd be great. Because I just really want to hit 100. I don't know, something satisfying about getting 3 digits and 100. But other than that, it's been really good. It's been really good chatting with you guys on stream, and I will see you. Okay, we've got 96. Well, if you guys are still here, then yeah, 94, just 4 more. But other than that, I will see you guys tomorrow at 15 minutes before the race starts. So yeah, see you tomorrow. Thank you for watching, and I'll talk to you guys. Yeah. And have a nice day, or have a nice night, or have a nice evening, or have a nice, just wherever you are in the world. Have a nice time before we meet again tomorrow. Oh, we've got 97 likes. Okay, I'm just going to stick around until we get 100. I just want to hit that 100, and then we'll go. But, yeah. because there's something just about something satisfying about that number 100, you know? You know Jeffrey Wade? 100? Pretty satisfying number, not gonna lie. Or just 99. 99 would be Giovinazzi's race number, actually. Yeah. Alright, I'm just gonna... You know what? I'll just leave it on for a bit. And if you guys want to hit the like button, then that'll be great. But I will see you guys tomorrow for the race. And have a nice night or day. And I'll see you bye. I'll see you later. So, bye bye. Hey, we're on 98 likes. Just 2 more likes and then we hit 100. Let's go. Oh, we're so close. 1 away, 1 left now. Oh, that's it. We've hit 100 likes, okay? And that's it. So I will end the stream now and I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a nice day and goodbye.